Yeah. Again, no, it's a good time.
Arriving. Oh, we've got arriving into JFK is JetBlue Airlines Flight 61436. This was a 1,475-mile trip on an Airbus A321-271NS. Departing from JFK is Japan Airlines Flight 8005. We are headed to Tokyo. This is gonna be a 6,743-mile trip, about 13 and a half hours. Passengers are aboard a Boeing 777-346, and this plane is 16 years old. I'd like to go to Japan, but I don't think I could sit on a flight for 13 and a half hours. Arriving in JFK, New York is American Eagle Airline Flight 4505. Going from Indianapolis to New York City, it's a 664-mile trip for an hour and 37 minutes. This aircraft is an Embraer E175LR. That's 7 years old. That's new, and I haven't seen that particular aircraft type. Departing from JFK, we've got JetBlue Airways Flight 6383. They're headed to Orlando. This is going to be a 923-mile trip. Looks like it's going to take about 3 hours on an Airbus A320-232. This plane is 16 years old. That does look like a hockey NHL logo. I wonder if it is. That's what I was gonna say, Danielle. I didn't want to be wrong now. Look at that, Jamaica Bay. Arriving from Las Vegas, Nevada, JFK is Delta Airlines Flight EL462. This was a 2,247-mile trip, and it took about 4 hours and 15 minutes. The aircraft type is a Boeing 767-332, and this particular plane is 25 years old. Yes, I did. 767-332. All right, departing from JFK, we've got Kenya Airways Flight KQ3. We are headed to Nairobi. This is going to be a 7,362-mile trip, and they are aboard a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner. This airplane is 6 years old. Seems to be a nice, crisp, windy day at the airport. I think it's only like 43 degrees. For me, that's chilly. I don't know about you guys, but I would be wearing a jacket. You know what? Yeah, I am not sure, but I'm assuming it's probably going to be one of those 13-hour flights. No, T, I am not. All right, on runway 31 right, we have arriving in Dubai. Emirates, year of the 50th livery, flight EK201. Oh, this is one of Laura's favorite airlines. This is an Airbus A380-842. This was a 6,848-mile trip, got another 13 hours and 20 minutes. This one's pretty new. It's a year old. All right, departing from JFK today, we've got Delta Airlines flight EL362. We're going to LAX, Los Angeles, California. It's going to be a 2,470-mile trip on yet another Boeing 767 4-432. This airliner is 21 years old. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, see, it is too cold outside. To be outside in this one, I would die. Well, T, I hope you get to stay inside warm out of the wind as well. Arriving on runway 31R, we've got a Delta Airlines flight DL169 coming all the way from Barcelona. This is a 3,831-mile trip at 8 hours and 10 minutes. This aircraft is an Airbus A330-302. It is 6 years old. And parting from JFK, we've got JetBlue Airlines flight B6709. They are headed to Dallas, Texas. This is going to be a 1,388-mile trip on an Airbus A320-32. And this aircraft is 17 years old. It's going to be about a 3-hour and 20-minute flight. I mean, that's going to be nice. It's like 2 movies, or like to watch the Titanic, or Braveheart, or even The Godfather. I think that's a really long movie. All right, arriving from Pittsburgh, we have American Eagle Airlines flight AA4886. This is a short but sweet 339-mile trip. This took about an hour and 10 minutes. This aircraft is an Embraer E175LR. And this is a 14-year-old aircraft. was a boat in Jamaica Bay. I don't know who's out there on a boat in this wind, but God bless you. Arriving on runway 31R, we have NEOS, flight N0787, coming all the way from Milan, JFK. This is a 3,995-mile trip that took about 8 hours. This aircraft is a Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. I like the blue color. This plane is 3 years old. Yes, we will be going back to Atlanta. Arriving into JFK, we have American Airlines flight AA524 coming in from Miami. This was a 1,089-mile trip. It took about 2 hours and 30 minutes. This aircraft is a Boeing 737-823. Departing from runway 31 left, we have Saudi Airlines flight SB22. We are headed to Riyadh. This is going to be a 6,526-mile trip. This aircraft is a Boeing 777-368. And this plane is 7 years old. This flight will take about 12 hours and 5 minutes. I was just going to ask the same question. Where is Arizona Snowman? All right, arriving, we have American Airlines flight AA118 coming in from LAX, Los Angeles. This is a 2,474-mile trip, taking about 5 hours. The aircraft is an Airbus A321, and this plane is 7 years old. Also arriving, we have Delta Airlines flight 791. arriving from Palm Beach. This was a 1,200, sorry, a 1,027-mile trip. Took about 2 hours and 11 minutes. This aircraft is an Airbus A32-211, and this plane is 2 years old. It is busy. I don't think I expect anything less from JFK. Well, T, I'm so glad that we could oblige and help you out and see this from JFK. I enjoyed it as well. Arriving on runway 31 right, we have JetBlue Airways flight 6930 coming in from Fort Myers. This trip was 1,075 miles and took approximately 2 hours and 16 minutes. This aircraft is an Airbus A320 and is 9 years old. Hi, Yuta. Thank you for joining us. Departing, we have JetBlue Airways flight 1701. We are headed to Fort Lauderdale. This is going to be a 1,068-mile trip. Okay, it's going to take about 3 hours. sounds pretty awesome to you. You didn't tell me anything about this plane because you just
What?
waited.
It does thumbs up.
This plane is an Embraer E90AR and it's 14 years old. Arriving, we have Lufthansa Airlines Flight 410 coming all the way from Munich. 4,038 miles. It took about 8 hours to get here. This aircraft is an Airbus A350 and is 3 years old. Yeah, a little bit, but it's real windy out. Arriving, we've got Finnair Flight AY5 coming in from Helsinki. This was a 4,116-mile trip and took about 8 hours and 20 minutes. This aircraft is an Airbus A350 and is 3 years old. And we're happy to bring you JFK. Welcome, Hugo. I'm glad that you can see your former home. Right now, the wind speeds are about 19 miles an hour at JFK this afternoon. It's 45 degrees. This makes the water at JFK kind of choppy. That's right, Theo. Hold on to your hats. Arriving, we have JetBlue Airways Flight 62154 coming in from Key West into JFK. This is a 1,200-mile flight. It took 2 hours and 32 minutes. This aircraft is an Embraer E190AR and is 9 years old. Welcome, Robbie. Arriving on runway 31 right, we have JetBlue Airways Flight 6154 coming in from Palm Beach. This was a 1,028-mile trip that took 2 hours and 18 minutes. This aircraft is an Airbus A321-231 and is 8 years old. I'm thinking maybe some kids coming back from spring break. Just living life on the beach for a week. Sun, and a little bit of debauchery. Robbie, who doesn't love JFK? You're welcome, Scott Tommy. I'm so glad everyone's enjoying this as much as I am. I just want to thank all our viewers for being here today and enjoying this view of JFK. Arriving on runway 31 right, we have a Delta Connections flight 5733 coming in from Boston to JFK. This was a short 186 miles. That took 46 minutes. This is an Embraer E175LR and is 13 years old. I feel like it probably took more time to board this flight than the flight actually took. Sure, if you want to pay for my room and board, I can stay in New York City. Just a slight casualty, just a slight one. Arriving, we have JetBlue Airways 6224 coming in from Los Angeles, California. This is a 2474-mile trip. Took about 4 hours and 49 minutes. This is an Airbus A321-231 and is 4 years old. Admiral JFK says hello right back. I mean, if you can do it, I'd say go with the views. You'll just be patient with us. We'll get this thing back up and running. That wind is in a number. Well, count me in, Hugo. Thank you, Hugo. Appreciate it.
Yep, sorry about the delay here, but we are lagging a little bit. It's kind of windy. It's 17 miles an hour outside at JFK. The temperature is 46 degrees. We will be back uh, in a couple minutes, so please have a little bit of patience and hang in there, people. Yeah, General. Yeah, my voice has changed. That's correct. You are correct. This is Community Watchdog Reviews. This is Jeannie Moore's husband. We are on dual mics headsets where I can jump in anytime to assist Ginny. She will be the pilot today, commenting on the stream as I sit as a co-pilot. So she had to go take a break real quick. So please, everybody, hang in there, and we will get this stream back up to its normal. And again, U.S. Live Streams TV appreciates all its viewers. And again,
675,
weather
one
conditions
for takeoff,
outside is, 46 degrees
takeoff,
with
21 left, Delta
17-mile-an-hour winds.
Delta
As you can see,
2966,
that
Kennedy
Jamaica
Tower,
Bay
hello.
water
Wind
is
280
choppy.
at 20, guts 29er. Runway 31 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 31 right, Delta 2966.
No, 2966, caution wake turbulence, you're 5 and trail of a company, heavy Boeing 767, additionally traffic 11 o'clock, and 2 miles inbound for runway 31 left, heavy 767, 2000.
To that, thank you.
Contact next first.
Roger, Delta 685 today.
Delta 847, turn left at Whiskey Whiskey, what's your gate?
Bravo.
Delta 847, taxi to the ramp, left Bravo, Whiskey, and Alpha, monitor ground, point 9.
Bravo, Whiskey, Alpha, monitor ground.
For 4961, contact next person.
Roger, 4961.
And DJ Ford, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it.
That's our Delta 358 heavies inbound,
You
31 right
like you
visual.
got that chat handled. So keep up the good work.
The 358
right
tower
here
is
with you.
119.1, please.
Need any assistance? We will be gladly to jump into that chat with you. But you're doing an excellent job. Keep up the good work. Thank you, DJ.
Delta 310 heavy, turn left at Whiskey, SIG 8.
Delta 310 Heavy left at Whiskey, we're going to gate B25.
Delta 310 Heavy, taxi to the ramp, left Alpha, monitor ground, point 9er.
Left Alpha to the ramp and monitor ground point 9er, Delta 310 Heavy. Tower Delta 358 Heavy's inbound, 31 right visual.
Delta 358
Yeah, Thomas
Kennedy
Bannister on the
Tower, you said you had the field in
you know, on the west end of JFK is what they consider the newer side of the airport. And they've, you know, got new runways over there, 523, 4 left, 22R, and 4 right, 22 left. And one is 11,000 feet, and the other one's 10,000 feet. The runway they are using today is
348 Heavy,
third
right
longest,
here, taxi Papa,
and for arrivals and departures on the Mega Bay is 14,511 feet long, and it's the third longest. The first longest runway is Denver Airport, and the second longest is Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas. All the arrivals from the departures are on runway 31 left, and they are arriving on 31 right. So everybody hang in there. Try to get the stream right back up.
5504, there's going to be a tiny delay.
I'll hand it over back to Danny.
Over your route of flight.
Thank you guys for being here.
Alright,
Appreciate all the viewers.
Number 46, same for you. A small delay. Your company ahead is also Robinsonville Departure. Copy that. Delta 2966, turn left at Whiskey,
Everyone's
take
best
8.
friend.
Left at Whiskey, Charlie 67.
Delta 2966, taxi to the ramp, right Bravo. Right on Bravo, monitor ground 121.9er.
Right on Bravo, monitor ground 219, Delta 2166.
Alright, departing, we have Delta Connect Flight 4746. We are headed to Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is going to be a 1,026-mile trip that's going to take 2 hours and 38 minutes. This aircraft with the passengers on board is a Mitsubishi CRJ. This airliner is 13 years old. Well, Hugo, I was not alive in 1969, but that sounds like a great day for you.
5746 on a 2 left, take off. 17 off, 2 left. Breaker 4016, turn left
Thanks,
score,
it
contact
does happen.
Score, departure ratio
20, caution wake turbulence, you're following a heavy Boeing 767 short final, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Okay, got the caution and clear land 31 right, Alaska 1022.
Metro 28 Kennedy Tower, Kennedy altimeter 2964. Squawk discrete and ident, and change to my frequency 119.1.
Departing, we have an American Eagle Airlines Flight 4816. We are headed to
Metro 28 radar contact, 8 miles north of Kennedy. Altitude indicates 900 feet. You're cleared into the Kennedy class Bravo airspace via the park conduit route. Maintain VFR out of below 1,000 and remain clear of runway 31 left at all times.
Remain clear of runway 31 left at all times.
This is an Embraer E175LR.
358 heavy, turn left there, taxi to the ramp, left to Bravo, Whiskey and Alpha, monitor ground point 9.
Yeah, I'm so mad we missed that inroad. I'm so sorry, guys.
Delta 358. Minus 19, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles opposite direction, helicopter 1000
Right, and we have a Delta Airlines flight 358 coming in from sunny San Diego,
12
California.
o'clock, 3 miles opposite direction,
This was a
helicopter 500, they have you in sight,
2,446
maintain
mile
visual.
flight, taking about 4 hours and 45 minutes.
1,000 for 5,000 square foot.
Brickyard 5746, 135.9, please.
Passengers are aboard.
28 landing at the ramp will be at your own risk. Use caution, wind 300
This
at
aircraft
20.
is 23 years old.
I got the traffic on the strike, and if I cleared to cross for the Conduit Park.
Metro 28, yes, you're cleared to cross the extended center line of runway 31 left, then proceed via the conduit, and landing at the ramp will be at your own risk. Use caution.
Crossing over in Mississippi.
Endeavor 5504, turn left now, direct score, contact your departure.
Left now to score, Endeavor 5504 depart. Tower 80 Zulu Alpha 1500.
Copy 80 Zulu Alpha, Kennedy Tower, Kennedy altimeter 2964. And say request?
64, and we'll be looking for the tracks westbound to check out of the river.
I got there, 8 Zulu Alpha. Roger, you can proceed direct to Belmont, your present position, to join the... Actually, you know what? Continue westbound for about 5 miles, then proceed direct to Belmont to join the tracks westbound. You're cleared in the Kennedy class, Bravo.
Arriving, we have Alaska Airlines flight 1022 coming in from California, San Francisco to the
just
Pacific.
continue westbound along the shore for now for 5 miles, and then you can proceed to Belmont.
2,586-mile-an-hour trip, taking about 5 hours. Passengers have the joy of being aboard an Airbus A321-253N, and this is a slightly new, somewhat used aircraft at 2 years old.
Alaska 45, or correction 1022, turn left at Whiskey, and what's your gate?
Whiskey,
Alright, does it look open there? Okay, taxi Victor Alpha and Alpha to the ramp. You can monitor ground point 9.
Alright, Victor Alpha and the ramp Alaska 22.
Tower Brickyard 4545 is 8.5 out on ILS 31 right.
We got 4545 Kennedy Tower, wind 310 at 19er, runway 31
Yeah,
right.
sometimes it's nice to see something other than a 737 or Boeing. They're everywhere.
Metro 28, roger. Radar services are terminated. Wind 310 at 19er. Talk to you when I am.
Departure number 4629, see ya.
Departing, we have Delta Connections Flight 4629, leaving JFK, landing safely in Nashville. So we hope this is going to be a 763-mile trip. Yeah, it takes about an hour and 54 minutes.
Following heavy Airbus 330.
Passengers are aboard a Mitsubishi ERJ 900LR. Not to be confused with a motor vehicle, this is an airplane.
1 o'clock and 2 miles inbound for 31 left, say Embraer 175, 2,200. Runway 31 right, clear to land.
So left through Hard American 1634.
Look out there, 8 Zulu Alpha, you can start, proceed direct to Belmont to join the tracks, maintain VFR at below 1,500, and the Kennedy altimeter is 2964.
64 at below 1,500 direct Belmont, 8 Zulu Alpha.
Number 4865, Kennedy Tower, runway 31 left line void, caution wake turbulence, through rare 170, 6 mile final.
Line up away, 3-1 left, endeavor 48%. Wind check.
Wind 290 at 20.
Arriving, we have flight Delta Airlines Flight 265 arriving all the way from the famous and fabulous Paris. This was a 3,636-mile trip, taking about 7 hours and 30 minutes. Passengers are aboard an Airbus A330-302.
Bravo, monitor ground.
And this aircraft is 6 years old.
Tower JetBlue 44, we're about 10 out for the right side.
JetBlue 44, Kennedy Tower, wind 290 at 18, gust 26, runway 31 right, clear to land.
31 right, clear to land, JetBlue 44.
Endeavor 40%.
Arriving, we've got American Eagle Airlines Flight 4554 coming in from Baltimore, Maryland. This was a 184-mile trip.
Left direct score, contact number
Another short, quick speed, hop, skip, and a jump, 40 minutes.
Straight ahead, Bravo.
Passengers are aboard in
Monitor
a
ground,
rare E175LR, and this plane is 14 years old. Again, these flights that take like less than 40 minutes are insane to me. Granted, it's quicker than driving.
JetBlue 44, you can reduce to final approach speed, you got the 20 knot overtake.
Yeah, we're on JetBlue 44. Minus 19, landing assured.
Minus 19, roger, radar service is terminated. Frequency changed approved. Have a good one.
Frequency approved, thanks.
Arriving, we've got American Airlines Flight 1637 coming in from Boston
Brickyard
to New York,
4863, turn right here,
JFK.
taxi Papa,
This
November, then left Alpha,
180-mile
monitor ground.
trip. Took about 42 minutes. An Airbus A330-231. This plane is using.
JetBlue 617, Kennedy Tower, on a left on a point.
3 left, line overweight, JetBlue 617. We get a 5 to 10 degree left deviation for presentation.
I got the 88 Zulu Alpha approved as requested, advise back on course.
As requested, will advise, 88 Zulu Alpha, thank you.
American 1637, taxi to the ramp, right Bravo, monitor ground, point 9.
Alright, Bravo, monitor ground, good day, 37.
617 on a deal, I'm set to take off.
0 left, we can take off, JetBlue 617.
Brickyard 4767, Kennedy Tower, deal left line point.
0 left, line up, Brickyard
5639, turn left direct score, contact next departure.
Alright, left direct score, open the box now, Brickyard 66.
Departing, we have a Delta Connections flight 5639, leaving from JFK, headed to Columbus, Ohio. This flight is going to be 481 miles. It's going to take about an hour and 9 minutes. This aircraft is an Embraer E175LR. It is 13 years old. Sure is. Yeah. I would hate to be on a boat or something in that water right now. When it's cold, it would be very choppy.
Breaker 4767, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 280 at 20, gust 26. 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
JFK has 4 concrete runways and 1 asphalt
tower,
runway.
runway 31 left, line of noise.
I guess, yes, I would say so.
Ski and Alpha to the ramp, monitor ground point 9. Metro 28, Kennedy Tower, Kennedy altimeter, 2964, ATIS India is currently
Departing, we
at the
have
Conduit
a
Park.
JetBlue Airways flight
Straight park from the ramp will be at your own
leaving
risk.
JFK
Use
and headed
caution.
towards Minneapolis,
Wind
Minnesota.
280 gust 26. You
This
cleared out
flight
of the
is
Kennedy class Bravo.
1,025 miles and takes 2 hours and 45 minutes. This aircraft is an Embraer E190AR.
4558 Kennedy Tower, wind 280 at 20.
This aircraft is 14 years
runway
old,
31
just
right.
starting to go through puberty and giving our mom a hell of a time. For sure.
Left direct score, contact nurse Parker, say your left turn now, please.
Follow me and a lot of balls.
Denver 4730, wind 280 at 20, that's 231 off, clear takeoff.
Departing, we have American Eagle Airlines flight 4767, leaving JFK and headed to Columbus. This is going to be a 480-mile trip on an Embraer E175LR and then another 14-year-old plane.
Good afternoon, Virgin 127, Charlie Heavy on the ILS 31 right.
Virgin 127, Charlie Heavy, Kennedy Tower, hello. Wind 280 at 19er, gust 26, runway 31 right, clear land.
Delta Connections flight 4730, leaving JFK to Syracuse. This is going to be a 208-mile trip. Take about an hour and 20 minutes. This is another Mitsubishi CRJ 900LR. There's a lot of 14-year-old planes here at JFK today.
11 o'clock and 4 miles, northwestbound helicopter, 500 feet.
82 Rockmore.
Metro 28 traffic, 3 to 4 o'clock, 4 miles, westbound helicopter, 1,200 feet.
Just a reminder, no trespassing. Arriving, we have American Eagle Airlines flight 4558, coming in from Raleigh-Durham. This was a 427-mile trip and took an hour and 4 minutes. This aircraft, passenger on board, is an Embraer E175LR, and this is brand spanking new. brand new, maybe slightly used airplane.
Tower Delta 203, heavy visual, 31 left.
203, heavy County Tower, runway 31 left, cleared to land. Departure prior to arrival.
To land, 31 left, Delta 203, heavy.
JetBlue 425, Kennedy Tower, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff, wind 30020, crest 25.
Clear for takeoff, 31 left, JetBlue 425.
South to north, about 6 miles.
We got that, ready for the
Metro 28, Roger, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, squawk, VFR. I got there, 882 Alpha, same for you. You're going to remain with me though for a little bit longer. There is an area of precipitation beginning at 12 o'clock and 4 miles, then south to north about 5 miles, and there is numerous targets in the vicinity of lower Manhattan. Use caution.
Okay, we'll use caution, thanks for that, and actually have the traffic ahead of us. Ready for the separation.
Arrival, we've got JetBlue Airways Flight 6380 coming in from Providence. This was a 1,304-mile trip, taking 3 hours and 5
miles
minutes.
ahead.
The passengers are aboard an Airbus
Got 25, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Clear wind right, clear to land, JetBlue
Another
1528.
brand spanking new plane at 1 year old. How are my chat?
380 left whiskey, left alpha to the ramp, monitor ground, point 9.
Whiskey Alpha, monitor 9, JetBlue 380.
Wind 014, runway 0 left, clear for takeoff, wind 29017, dust 25.
Good takeoff, 3 on this, Covenant 014.
JetBlue 425, turn left, direct score,
Thank you,
contact next
Rob.
departure.
Left direct score, assisted departure, JetBlue 425.
Your like and subscribe is greatly appreciated.
For 4787, Kennedy Tower, caution wake service, you're following a heavy Airbus 330.
Friday, JFK, we have JetBlue Airways Flight
29017, gust 25, runway 31
They're
left,
headed
clear to land.
to Bay, Florida, Sunshine State. Passengers are aboard an Airbus A320-232. This is going to be a 1,004-mile trip.
Caribbean 014, fly runway heading, I will call your turn.
Flight runway heading, Covenant 014.
And this flight will take about
Look
2
after
hours.
88 Zulu Alpha, radar services terminated, frequency changed approved, squawk VFR.
VFR switch, 88 Zulu Alpha, thanks for the help.
In 014, turn left, resume the Yankee transition, contact New York departure.
Left, resume the Yankee transition, station 5, Covenant 014.
27 Charlie Heavy, turn left at Whiskey, taxi to the ramp,
Party
left
is a
Alpha,
flight that I
monitor
wish I
ground, point
personally
9.
was on.
Whiskey Alpha,
Caribbean Airlines Flight BW14. We're headed to Kingston,
Blue 16 is small.
Dominican Republic. I
Number
would
16,
love
gonna
some
need
sun
tower
and some
traffic,
beach right
10
now.
o'clock and about 2 miles, CRJ 900, 2000.
The passengers are
descending.
aboard a Boeing
Wind
737.
29017,
You haven't
gust
seen one of those in a
25,
while.
runway 31 right, go to land.
But this flight is
31 right, looking for the traffic.
going to take 1,574 miles. And this aircraft is old enough to order a beverage of their choice at 21 years old.
Traffic, sorry, JetBlue 16.
216 knots. JetBlue 903, Kennedy Tower, runway 31 left, line up the wing, caution wake
Hello,
turbulence.
Allison.
31 left, line away, JetBlue 903.
Thanks for joining us. Well, section, I think that's one double dip I'm okay with.
3903 Heavy, turn right Mike Delta, taxi right Papa, then Bravo to your ramp,
Arriving,
monitor
we have
ground point
Delta
nine.
Airlines Flight 203 coming from Athens. Another place I'd love to visit, Athens, Greece. This flight was 4,942 miles
JetBlue
and took
903, wind
9
290
hours
at 16,
and
gust 25,
57
runway
minutes.
31 left, clear for takeoff.
This
31 left, clear for takeoff.
aircraft is an
JetBlue
Airbus
903.
A330 and it's 18 years old.
Tower, America 307, 8 up, 31 right.
America 307, Kennedy Tower, wind 290 at 16, gust 25, runway 31 right, go to land.
Cleared land, America 307.
Hey, Sneaky Shane, I saw you sneak in here. How's it going? Departing, we have JetBlue Airways Flight 6903, leaving
JetBlue
JFK.
1528, turn left whiskey,
Stand
taxi to the
on.
ramp, left Alpha, monitor ground point niner.
This is going
Whiskey
to
Alpha,
be
monitor ground point niner,
a
JetBlue
1,598-mile trip. The passengers are aboard an Airbus A320, and this plane is 18 years old.
JetBlue 903, Yankee transition, contact New York departure.
Yankee transition, JetBlue 903, good day.
Richard 5747, Kennedy Tower, runway 31 left, line up the wing.
Line up away, 31 left, Richard 5747.
Captain 480 Alpha, Kennedy Tower, good afternoon, Kennedy altimeter 2964. And what are you looking to do?
We're coming for offshore, get to Newark, so we can cut in at
There is a great group of chatters in here.
Look at their 8 Zulu
I
Alpha,
appreciate
roger.
each and
For
every
now,
one of you.
remain below the Kennedy class Bravo
Oh,
airspace,
Chris, it's
landing
almost
the
bedtime
31.
where you're at.
Show
You
you at
gotta go to work in the
1,200,
morning.
and I'll get
It's
you
middle of the
northwestbound
afternoon
when I
now,
can.
and I've got to go to work later. Departing,
Blue 16,
we have
taxi to the ramp, left Bravo, Whiskey and Alpha, monitor ground point 9.
not bad.
Bravo,
Arriving, we have a
Alpha.
Delta Connections flight 4787. That comes from Raleigh, Durham.
hello, this is 141,
This flight was
This one, Heavy, Kennedy
426
Tower, hello,
miles.
wind
Took an hour and 10
280
minutes.
gust 25, runway 31 right, go to land.
Cleared line 31 right, system 140, heavy. Chopper 1632, Zulu for 300.
This is the
Bravo
Mitsubishi
1632, Kennedy
CRJ.
Tower, wind
This
270
plane is
at
8 years
22,
old.
gust 25, runway 31 right, go to land.
Cleared line 300 right, Chopper 1632.
Helicopter 8 Zulu Alpha, I have you entering an area of light precipitation now, and that extends westbound for about another 8 miles.